let's talk about some of the biggest mistakes beginners make that cost them money with the Airbnbs.
Oh, yeah. I can speak from experience there because what I
That's
didn't
perfect.
share is that this is my first Airbnb. So I started it in July of last year. So I just celebrated a year, woo-hoo,
Congrats.
this year in July. And it's been great, but it's definitely had its hiccups. And so some of the mistakes that I made as a beginner is I went into it excited about like this opportunity and I put the best of everything in there. You know, you want to keep in mind it's still a rental space that various people are going to be coming in and out. And then you do your pricing. I had my pricing too low because I was thinking, oh, this is Chicago, this is the South Side. You know, it's not a lakefront or a beach. And so not considering like all the amenities. So definitely have your ideas, but like learn from some of the experts, read like and look at how much they're charging for their spaces, look at those spaces and compare. Some of the other mistakes that I made as a beginner is I didn't know that you have to, when you're applying for that Airbnb license, you have to put on the application, you have to live there. So you can't put, oh, this is a second home, or they will not approve you. So I'm like, I live in
I
two
didn't know
places.
that. I'm glad.
So I'm wondering why they wasn't approving me because I was putting my other home address there. And so that put a delay on me for about maybe 3 months to get that rectified. So really kind of taking your time to do your homework prior to starting can save you some money.
I'm glad you said that because I did not know that.
Yeah, me neither.
I see. It took you 90 days to get it together.
Yes.
With local laws and zoning, how serious is that with the HOA for Airbnb?
Real serious. So compliance is everything in any business you do, whether it's, education, whether it's property, whether it's throwing parties, anything you do, compliance is key. So knowing those state laws and regulations is going to be key to your success and you not wasting money. So you don't want to begin something and think you're ready to go and then you have a setback and so now you've just wasted money. So the laws are different in every state, so it's important to kind of take the time, do your due diligence, look it up. And then they also have a network of like Airbnb hosts that you can join and kind of ask those questions and become familiar with it because we all have our idea on what we think, like how things should go. And it's like, oh, I got a property, I'm going to run this business, I'm going to have people come in and out. And there's so many things you want to know. Like I have an age requirement on mine. But you also want to make sure you're not being discriminatory. So you want to make sure your language is correct. You want to make sure your expectations are clear because I also don't have people from the city stand there and have parties because people will come in and they will throw parties. They will squat and you cannot get rid of them. So you can't receive mail there. So you have to have some real tight laws in place outlined in your rules and regulations, even if you don't follow them to a T with every client, but you want to have them in place in case you ever need to execute some actions to protect your property and your investment.
Exactly.